It's really hard to get in Fireball's radio. It really is. You know, when you got the kind of big mall down, like when you're the boss of the West Coast, everybody over there is scared to keep, be like, goddamn, Fireball's out there. Oh, give up. Don't key no more. So let everybody call Fireball, and everybody does. Everybody calls me, 711. Everybody calls me. Because I didn't hear you, 711. Skyhawk called me out there around the Carolinas, too. And Nationwide Good News in Lake City, Florida. He called me, too. But I don't know if he heard himself call me. Because I'm down here in the middle of the desert. I'm the center of attention. A 711 Fireball, the boss of the West Coast, is waving.
You see, the girls give everybody a little bit of love every now and then, but can they hold it? They come aside. How they come and stick and stay? Let's come and play and say, hey, got another road. These tobacco field got down and gone. I see. Bye. Well, hey, catch you later, Fireball. I'm getting back. Fireball, I'm making spaghetti tonight. Skyhawk out.
Man, I just had Skyhawk the other day. I heard you 711. You said you ain't going to stick and stay. You said you ain't going to sit out there and whoop on cotton picking mud ducks all day. Hey, 711. You said you ain't going to stay out there all day long, no, night long. Is this 722 over there, 711? You said you ain't going to be out there whooping on mud ducks all day, and then, Skyhawk key down, and after you got off that key, and I heard Nationwide Good News in there. He said something, I forgot what he said, because he don't have a radio right now. But Skyhawk said he's making spaghetti tonight, man. I ate spaghetti today, man. That's the only thing I ate today. Man, I had some spaghetti sauce in the freezer and made me some noodles. That's what I ate today. But 711 was on top. He said he was getting out the middle of the road, man. He wasn't going to be out there whooping on mud runners. Take care, 711, Skyhawk. And I heard you too, Nationwide Good News. But maybe your Kiwi stations ain't getting heard. See, that's what you don't want to do, man. Don't do that Kiwi bullshit. That's for mud runners. Talk to your radio and it'll talk to you. The boss is gone. Man, somebody said they had a ribeye steak tonight. Man, that sounds real good. I had one on Friday, man. Man, I had ribeye steak and some real mashed potatoes. I'm not talking about mashed potatoes from the box, man. That's for mud ducks that listen on Kiwi radio. I had real mashed potatoes. I took the potatoes and I skinned them and I put them in the water. And I boiled them, and then I shook them around, put some sour cream and some salt in there and some butter. Oh, yeah. That's what I had my steak dinner, 411. That's what I had with my steak dinner. You said you had a steak dinner there, Bright.
I can hear you way up under. I kid you not. That son they got them all down. Once again, Fireball, your shit, mud woman, back your finger, back out, I see you, bye.
right back there, 711. Well, hey, I'm going to tell you something, man. 711. Hey, 711. I'm going to tell you something, man. Not only the mashed potato sounds good, but, man, if you take some potatoes and you cut them up like French fries and you throw them in the air fryer, man, a little bit of bacon grease right on top. Man, that'll be the best French fried potatoes you ever ate. You won't even have to go to Rally's and buy them. You won't have to go to McDonald's and think you got to fry, man. 711. You ain't got to do none of that. You can make them right at home. That's what I've been doing, man. Forget all that going to McDonald's and spending $30 on 2 kind of big hamburgers and fries and a Coke, man. You have to make that stuff yourself now. Kind of being a minimum wage out here for the McDonald's is $20 an hour. So these mud ducks out here flipping burgers for $20 an hour, 711. I can't believe it, man. But they're all over here fucking off on their phones going like, yeah, the robot's putting the burgers on the buns. It's bullshit. I'll make my own burgers and I'll make my own French fries and I'll drop that mall down till the cows come home.
And I'll probably make me some buns on the side. Hello, Fireball, one more time again. Old Skyhawk says, I'm just riding my Mother Nature. I'm back quiet.
Man, somebody out there saying you're going to make you flip burgers, Skyhawk. I think it was 711. Man, that was so rough on that end. You got to remember, come on, man. I don't have to listen to Kiwi to know I got that mall down. I don't have to listen to Kiwi. I don't have to know I got that mall down from Boston, Austin, Spain, to Maine, and Aruba, to Cuba. The entire United States is calling me, Skyhawk, 711. But somebody said that you're going to flip burgers for $4 an hour.
If I flip burgers, I'm doing it in my own backyard. Hey, Fireball, if I flip burgers... I bet it down just for a half there, so you might hear what the other person trying to say when they come inside. Take care, Fireball. I'm gonna pull the plug, come in, let's go on this radio. Hey, Fireball, yo, 711, back and field, back it down. I see you, bye, bye, bye.
You made that cop picker look dumb. Hey, 711, you made that cop picker look stupid. You said if you're gonna cook burgers, you're gonna fly up the grill. You're gonna get the briquettes out there, and you're gonna make your own hamburger patties, man. You're gonna make your own steak sandwiches. You're gonna make your own kind of big French fries, cause you ain't gonna do none of that. There, 711. And you said that Skyhawk is gonna have the green light. You say you like Skyhawk talk on his radio. He's over there making spaghetti, man. He's probably drowning in the noodles, going. Waiting in the noodles. Waiting in the noodles. Watch out, Skyhawk. You might be waiting in the spaghetti noodles.
Fireball. Just the right amount of noodles, and I got some smoked sausage to go with it. But if I'm gonna flip burgers, I'm flipping them for myself, and they Yeah, Fireball. The only burgers I flip is in my own backyard. Fireball, Skyhawk, East Carolina is waiting. Once again, I'm going to check my pot with the spaghetti. I'm back quiet.
I'm telling you, man. Let me tell you something, Skyhawk. Man, you got to know how to make the right burgers, man. You got to take some onions. You got to take some onions and some jalapenos and a little bit of sweet peppers. Put them all together with some seasoning, salt, and pepper, and some rub. You pump it all together with a little bit of barbecue sauce. Then you make all the patties, man. I'm telling you, man. I made some at the break last March, man, or last April, man. I'm going to make some more. I'm going to make some more kind of big hamburger patties for the break June 29th out here in California, man. Over there around the LBC there, Skyhawk. And, man, when we flip the burgers, oh, they're going to be so good. They're going to be so juicy. Man, you ain't never had a burger like I make. You ain't never had a burger like I make. They're so good. You'd be like, they melt in your big mouth, man. You'd be like, oh, yeah. And they're not spicy. They're not spicy burgers. They just have that bite to it and that taste to it there, Skyhawk. You said you don't flip no burgers like, you don't go buy no burgers at the McDonald's. You make your own like I do there, Skyhawk. Well, we ain't got no money to go to goddamn McDonald's to buy a quarter pounder with cheese and some fries and a Coke for $32 their break.
That's not right. Like you said, them cupcakes ain't gonna catch you when they making stuff. The bun and the bun be, but the fucking burger be stamped off the bun one way, the cheese is hanging off the other way, and it's all stuck to the bottom. Now that's all right. I'll make my own burgers. I'll make sure I got some chopped onions in there. I like slipping some jalapenos from time to time, but I like having my chopped onions up inside my ground beef. All over again. I'm gonna go in the kitchen and check this out. Old Skyhawk in East Carolina said I'm boiling.
Well, if you have spaghetti, hey, look, Skyhawk, if you have spaghetti with some meatballs, you might as well just hang your cod-picking microphone. Hey, Skyhawk. If you don't have some cod-picking, cod-picking spaghetti and meatballs, if you don't have any meatballs, you might as well just hang your cod-picking chef hat, man. You might as well just hang your bib. Or whatever they call it, Bob, when you put it around your waist or whatever. You're gonna have, look, you're gonna have a lot on the spaghetti sauce, man. You're gonna have everything on it. You're gonna have everything. You gotta have some meatballs and some ground meat. You gotta have some kind of big pork meat or the whatever they call it, some sausage. You gotta have some sausage too. Can't just have meatballs. You gotta have sausage in there too. Man, come eat some of my spaghetti, man. Man, you ain't never had spaghetti yet. Man, I have white man spaghetti, man. Hey, Skyhawk, I have white man spaghetti over here, and you ain't never had the spaghetti I eat there, break.
Meatballs out of mushrooms or something like that. Nothing about meatballs and sausage and peppers. Tofu. Spaghetti and tofu. Okay, Fireball, good afternoon to you, man. I caught you on the tip. Good news about Keely or something like that. I want to know what happened, but you already changed the subject and you're talking about spaghetti on that end. Top of the afternoon, Fireball. While I'm burning your homeboy in the power, just checking in, bait.
Man, you know what? When you talk about spaghetti, you've got to have the right bread. You know what I mean? Like the bread that they make over there in the wrapped around the tin foil and whatnot, 413. You know the bread. Come on, I mean, you know that bread that you eat with the little cheese on top? Man, I'll eat that today!
Yeah, boy, Ted, you talking about the garlic bread, man. You talking about that garlic bread. No, worldwide. Some good spaghetti with meatballs, some ground beef, a little bit of sausage, some onions, peppers. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Hello to you, Fireball. Enjoy your come back. I know you. Tell old Skyhawk he ought to know better, man. He from up north. He got to get that good Italian sauce, too. We call it gravy. Fireball, bye.
Hey, Skyhawk. 413 says you don't know what good Italian sauce is, man. And he's from Florida. Hey, Skyhawk. 413 down there around Florida, down there, the boss of Florida, Mr. Daytona. He said that you don't know what the real deal is. You ain't never had the bread, man. You ain't never break bread, man. You ain't never had the bread with the cheese on it, man. You had the bread with the cheese on it and everything. He said, you know what 413 said, Skyhawk? He said, you don't know what real big spaghetti sauce is, man. You over there around big in North Carolina, and you don't know what the real spaghetti sauce is.
Well, you tell 413 the next time I go down, he can make me some of that good old shit. You got to quit talking about all that food. You got to quit talking about all that food you're making me hungry. Hello to you, Fireball, your friend on the same process. You don't know something about some gravy I'm getting down.
That's right. You got to know what gravy is, man. Hey, 777. Do you know what spaghetti gravy is? Now, I never had no spaghetti gravy. Now, when I make spaghetti sauce, I make spaghetti sauce, man. I make the turkey ground beef and a little bit of hot dogs, or not hot dogs, but sausage dogs, and some of those other ones, the meatballs and all that, 777. But hey, 777. 413 said that Skyhawk don't know what spaghetti gravy is, 777. Do you know what spaghetti gravy is?
You got caught up in the vortex there. I'm going to fill you in, Fireball. It's called gravy. Yeah, I know what it is. That's what you sop up with that bread when you're about done with your spaghetti. They start cooking at about 7 o'clock in the morning, and they start stirring it, and they stir it, and they stir it. Anyway, man, it's rough out there. I mean, go there, find out and boom, anyway, I just want you to keep talking about all that food, man. You making me hungry. Hello, Fireball 777.
Oh, you're talking about the sausage you put on top of the bread. Oh, okay, all right. You're talking about the spaghetti sauce that you take on a spoon and you put on top of your bacon bread. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh God. Oh, I want to eat some right now. Skyhawk over there trying to make some spaghetti. I don't think he got any of the bread. 777. I don't think he got any of that though. But all right. So you saying that's the spaghetti sauce that you sprinkle on your sourdough bread from the tinfoil? Oh, I would eat it. Oh man. Do they got it out there in North Carolina?
Yes, sir.
I will disagree. I'm not a big meatball fan. I just love some good sauce all over that spaghetti. I ain't much into the meatballs, but I do like a good sauce. And then when you're almost done, you take that bread and sop up
Oh, I know. Man, I love meatball sandwiches. But out west, they do a lot of the steak sandwich stuff. All the wannabe steak sandwich, the Philly cheesesteak stuff on that 777. They do a lot of that out here. You can go to the Subway, or you can go to the wannabe places that think they do the Philly cheesesteaks. No, they don't do that. But they do the meatball sandwiches, though. Man, there was this one place in my hometown. They had a place. Man, the owner, he was like he was from New York or something like that. And he was a meatball sandwich king. And when you had that meatball sandwich in that sourdough bread, it melted inside there with all the cheese. Oh, 777, it was so good. Oh, my God. When you left that goddamn place, you were like, oh, I gotta take a nap!
Coming on y'all later, Dr. Love, uptown Love Country, working Fireball, can whiskey drink it up in your ear. Fireball, this whiskey in East Carolina, just want to wave a hand. Fireball, whiskey stepping. But I'm trying to get in there, sure am, but I can't stay long, not this time of night. It's still prime time in the Kakalakis, so I'm being real
Hold on, Whiskey 3, just a sec.
Yeah, I do like meatball sandwiches, I do, but I don't like meatballs in my I really don't. I like a good homemade sauce, though. Hey, Fireball, I'm rolling back, 777 gone.
All right, Whiskey 3, you said that can't stay long because your neighbors or whatever. Man, that Whiskey 3 come out there and wanted to wave a hand. I'm his hero, man. I'm Whiskey 3's hero. I am, man. He came out there and said, hey, Fireball, I gotta wave a hand at you. I gotta say hello. Man, he jumped him down for me. He wants to wave a hand at me there, 777. And I gotta say hello to him, man, because he come out there and cut your radio off, made you look dumb, 777. He didn't make you look dumb. That was me. That was me.
Hey, Fireball. I ain't heard him in a while. Hey, Fireball, whiskey in the Carolinas, still 777. We waving a hand at him. Fireball, whiskey in the Carolinas, trying to get up in your ear, man.
Oh, you're all over at 777. I mean, not. Sorry about. I mean, hey, Whiskey 3, you all over at my radio. You said you're trying to get up on my radio. You want to say hello to my friend 777. Hey, Whiskey 3, you said, Fireball, I'm trying to get up in your radio. I want you to tell 777 you said hello. And you said hello and howdy doody in fine style. Hey, Whiskey 3, man, you jumped up in my radio. Break.
I hear you, Fireball. I had to, when I heard you out here, man, I had to try to key this thing up because it was all up in my radio. Hey, Great Down Live, I didn't know if I could get in there with 777. My rascal is tough, man. Hey, Fireball, that 777 tough whiskey. Didn't know if he could squeeze in there or not.
777's like the badass, man. Hey, Whiskey 3. Look, man. 777 is the badass of Carolinas, man. He's like, you're my hero. 777. You know what? Everybody's my hero. But you said that 777's really hard to get up in there with him and whatnot and whatever. You getting up there with him, man? He keep with you, Convictor. He said, Fireball. You said, Fireball. Whiskey 3 Don, get up and wait a minute now. Are you saying you want to get in there with 77?
Hey, Great Dell,
Yeah, tell him I just want that drink, man. Next time I see him, I want a drink. Hey, Fireball, you tell him I want a drink. 77, go.
Hey, Fireball, Whiskey 3, Carolina, man. I just finished eating. Making me about all that spaghetti sauce. I'm in Carolina, do a little switching, I'm getting up.
He cut your radio smack off, buddy. He cut your radio off, Whiskey 3. He said, whoop! You said, yeah, Fireball, whoop! He cut your radio. He said, Fireball, tell Whiskey 3 I just want a drink. Tell Whiskey 3 I just want a drink of whiskey. And he cut your radio off, made you look like you didn't even have a radio, man. Hey, Whiskey 3, you was like, 10 Roger right now on Fireball, 10 Roger, whoop! He cut your radios smack clean off, and he said, yeah, Fireball, just tell him I want a drink.
I hear you, Fireball. Hey, it look like...
Yeah, Crown Roll, that's what I want.
Hey, you probably gonna do it again, Fireball.
Next time I see him, I want a Crown Roll.
I just want to get it.
A little Sprite and a twist of lime. That's what I need.
Whiskey 3,
Take care, Fireball. I'll get out of his way. 77, go.
I never had Crown Royal and Sprite. I'm not into it, man. You said, just tell him I need Crown Royal and some Sprite. Let me tell you something, buddy. 77, let me tell you something, man. Forget about the Crown Royal and Sprite. You got to get a Green Monster and Jägermeister. That's what you need, man. Don't worry about that Crown Royal and Sprite. That's shiggity. AA77, that's shiggity. I'm telling you right now, it's shiggity. You need some, you need a Green Monster and some Jägermeister, 2 shots of Jägermeister, and a 16 ounce of the Green Monster, and you're like, yeah!
Stuff on it, Alright, Fireball. Hey, Fireball, I hear you. Hey, Fireball, straight in my Whiskey 3 on this whiskey truck. I'm gonna cover you. Hey, Fireball, this whiskey standing, and I'll see you. Bye-bye.
And a shot.
He's still on the key. Hold on a minute.
I can't do it no other way. Alright, hey, let me get out of the way, man. I know there's a bunch of them out there, but you still got that mall down in the Carolinas, Fireball. Take care, man. 77, Kakalakis, I'm up.
Dude, I've had that mall down for 28 minutes, 77. And I heard you there, Whiskey 3. Hey, Whiskey 3, you came out there and, man, you jumped out there and took 77 out my radio a minute there. But then when you got off the key, 77 jumped him there. And he said, I know everybody's calling you, Fireball. I know everybody's calling you. And everybody's calling me, 77. Everybody is. I'm the boss of the West Coast. I'm everybody's hero. I'm everybody's hero. I'm everybody's hero. I think it's badass, man. I think I'm the shit, man. I'm everybody's hero.
The painkiller.
There you go.
Hey, Rio, them boys don't know about no gravy. Take care of yourself, man. I hope you're doing well. 77, Kakalakis. I'm sitting back and listening.
I'm doing good, but I think my hearing's going away, because my hearing is going away because I've been listening on the radio for like the last year, and I've been talking every day, and, you know, I think my hearing's going away, but I don't care. I'm just going to talk on my radio, 77. And then 413 jumped in my radio, and Whiskey 3 jumped in there, and man, 711 jumped in. The whole world, everybody's calling me, man. I'm everybody's hero. I think it's awesome, man. I'm everybody's hero. You're my hero, 77. You're my hero. When you come out there, you're like me. You're like me, 77. When you speak, you're like we the people. When you talk, everybody has to listen. Nobody can get in between you. Maybe a little bit here and there. Some of you one-hit wonders. I like my sunglasses. One-hit wonders, 77. They're one-hit wonders. I'm the shit. And you're like me, 77. My hat's off to you, man. Take care, 77. I'm getting down the middle of the road, man. I'm out here, 29 minutes? 31 minutes? These guys can't do nothing with me. They're out there scared to key. I'm the boss. And everybody knows it. 77, I'm 10-7.
No contact found. Got the hell Fireball a pair of overalls. They trying to send Fireball a pair of overalls, so he got to get him the AD so he can get them overalls. We said, hey, Fireball, tell them 7. We said, hey, and I saw him, Fireball whiskey gone. That cat nigga got a bad combination. Somebody got that hammer down. He got that hammer down. I don't know what he's trying to do with